What's up, Colby Sharp, 5th grade teacher. Welcome to my channel. We're trying to help kids fall in love with reading. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'll put the list of all of these books down below so that you can add them to your to-read list. They're all amazing. We'll be talking about 5 amazing middle grade books. We have some middle grade novels. We have some middle grade graphic novels. Holy smokes, do we have some great books in store for you. Let's start with the Evers Forever 12. If you are an Ever, that means that at the age that you became an Ever, you stay there forever, for eternity. As long as you don't die in that day, you live forever, including like if you cut your hair or you break your arm, the next morning when you wake up, you are exactly how you were when you became that Ever. Every like few decades, these Evers who are 12 go to this prep school, this like boarding school, because like it's fun. And then, you know, they can like kind of almost be normal kids for a couple of years, because you can imagine like if you're 12, like, and you don't age, that's kind of like different, right? And you can't like live with a family because then they would know, and then they grow up and old and die, and you just stay the same. It's fascinating. Kids are gonna love it, and this is really exciting, right? Really exciting, the Evers Forever 12. And so in this book, a girl tests into this school. She wants to go there. It's like her dream to be there. She has all of these ambitions for her life. And her roommate is an Ever, and they kind of uncover some ways that she may be related in a way to an Ever. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. Hold on tight. Looks like it's going to be a series. You're not going to be able to get enough of this. The readers are going to be bonkers about this series. Check out the Evers Forever 12. I don't know how that works. Next up, Dogtown. So this is like a dog shelter, and they have dogs, and they have like, this is a world where there are like robotic dogs, like that you purchase, and then they're like, you know, you don't have to clean up after them, or you don't have to feed them. And, you know, but they also don't really have that dog personality. They don't really have any of that, except for this one. This one kind of like feels like it's got some feelings, feels like it's got a heart, wants to get back to its owner. So they break out, they go on this adventure trying to figure out why they were left. You learn about this dog. Oh my gosh, you're gonna love this one. You are going to fall hard for these pups. And this one, its owners like were gone. And then the people like dog sitting got rid of this dog, and it's really sad. It doesn't really know what happened with his family. Holy smokes, I want to read it again. I want to read it again. Oh my goodness. Check out Dogtown. Like seriously, look at that. So much fun. All right, let's move on to the graphic novel, right? Graphic novel. I don't know what I was saying there. Let's move on to graphic novels. Who the F Cares from Who the F Are You? In this one, the family, they go on a trip to Disney. And it's wild, it's fun, the art is beautiful, the story is magnificent. Watching Huda deal with like all of her family dynamics and her sister dynamics. Wowza, can't get enough of this. I had such a fun time reading. I have actually read Who the F Are You, but this is a National Book Award finalist, so I'm like, I should probably read it. And now I have to go back and read the other one because this one just, it's so interesting. It's so fascinating. The art is beautiful. The story is killer. Check out Who the F Cares. Coyote Queen, I recently finished this one as well. Story of a girl named Fudd. Her and her mother live in poverty with her mother's boyfriend. They kind of out in the middle of nowhere. He is terrible. He's an awful human. He's starting to become abusive, and the mom doesn't work, so they can't really go anywhere. There's no way out. This girl moves in next door. She reluctantly becomes friends with this girl, Fudd does, and then Fudd learns that there's a beauty pageant. She's like, no, that's not for me. Come to find out there is a prize, a money prize, and this awful dude, stepdad kind of, he gets a boat. So they're gonna have to like live on a boat. And when there's a boat and you're on a boat in the middle of the water, there's nowhere to run. So she is kind of panicking, decides to enter this beauty contest. All while this is happening, she kind of feels like this connection with coyotes, and in a way, maybe like she's like partly becoming a coyote in a way. Just read the book. You'll be blown away. The way that this book deals with poverty and looks at abuse is so important, and it's just gonna like grab onto your heart, just like make it feel all kinds of things. So check out Coyote Queen, won't regret it. Phenomenal. All right, wait, we're gonna do 2 more books. This is gonna be a bonus book. It says, I said 5 at the beginning, I wanna talk about 6. But before we do that, number 5, Doodles from the Boogie Down. Excited for you to meet Steph. This graphic novel, she's an 8th grader, and she's really into art. Her mom is very protective. Her mom has a plan for her life. Steph learns of this amazing school for artists, and her teacher, like her art teacher, wants to take her under her wing. But her mom is set on her going to a Catholic high school. She has to go to a Catholic high school. She will not even entertain the idea of her going to this art school. So she kind of like goes behind her mom's back a little bit. Not good. Not good. And she might intentionally bomb the like Catholic school entrance exam. Whew, I get like nervous just thinking about like those conversations, like, you know, as a parent, like, could you imagine having to talk to your parents about that? Like, oh my gosh. So you're gonna love it. Readers are gonna love it. And the art is just so awesome. So check that out. But there's one more book. So I'm gonna go get that other book. I'll be right back. Jawbreaker. Look at this cover. Seriously. How easy is it gonna be to get kids to want to read this book? Like the easiest thing ever. Just look at that. Who would want to read that book? And one of the reviewers of this book said like something to the effect of smile meets wonder. What? And I was like, seriously? Smile, wonder. And then I read it and I was like, I didn't think of smile or wonder at all reading it, but I felt so many things reading it. Story of Max, she has a lot of issues with her mouth and with her jaw and with her teeth. She has got some very serious orthodontal work going on, and people are so mean to her at school, and her sister is also very, very mean. I felt like so uncomfortable like reading those scenes, and it just like was like destroying my heart. And her parents are not doing great. Dad's sleeping on the couch. Dad's drinking. Mom's smoking a bunch. The money is so tight. Things aren't going great for Max, y'all. But there's so much hope in this book. There's so much power in this book. There's so much love in this book. Kids are going to love it. I loved it. I'm probably going to read it aloud next to my 5th graders. I cannot wait to see the conversations we have about this beautiful book. I hope you found something great to add to your to-read list. Thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for caring about kids and their lives as readers. My name is Colby Sharp. I hope you have an awesome-tastic day.